There's not a lot to go here, and there's no sign of this insurance form.
Keep looking, it's here. It was here when we went through this before.
I just hope we find it clear as a river. Hey, you. You hungry? I have some leftovers from the party.
No, thanks. Is that the discovery material from Dad's case?
Mm-hmm.
The judge got rid of the charges against him. Why are you digging through all this stuff again?
Just clearing up some loose ends for my records.
Sure you're not hungry?
She look worried to you?
Yeah, a little.
See, I'm more and more sure that Lowell was there when I called her earlier. And whatever he told her, he upset her a lot.
How much do you think he let her in on?
What do you mean, that he told her that he's been conning us from the beginning?
Okay, I'm not gonna let myself go there. This is it. I think it is.
Hey, I'm gonna crash at Deirdre's tonight. Her mom's cool, so just call her after work. Bye.
Whoa. Eden, where are you going, really?
Come on, Eden. I can't leave without you. Don't let your old man down.
What? You think I'm going clubbing or something?
Lowell was released today, but you want to spend the night away from home?
Dad'll be meditating all night. I'll just crowd his personal space, so I'll do trig with Dee instead.
If that's what you really want.
No one wants to do trig. Lauren, tell him.
I think you should listen to what he has to say, honey.
Eden, if we haven't said this before, we like having you here. Feels right for us. And from what you've said, you've kind of settled in. As if it were home.
I promised I'd be there.
Wait. Are those...
It's Mrs. Chancellor's dry cleaning. I forgot all about it. Mrs. C will never wear this stuff again.
Call the shelter, have them pick it up. All of it. Everything in her closet.
Oh, no, there's no rush.
Well, actually, I've been thinking of moving into those rooms today, in fact.
You can't do that. That suite is Mrs. C's.
Esther, she's gone.
But you have your own rooms.
Yeah, well, that suite gets better light.
Maybe I want those rooms.
You're telling me you want to move into my mother's rooms?
No, but I want them kept as is. From now until forever.
I am going to be seeing pancakes in my dreams.
Well, you helped raise a lot of money at the fundraiser. You are a champ.
Yeah, well, I saw the way you were working that room. And I heard you telling the hardware guy that the guy at the liquor store gave more money than he did, and so they both doubled their donations. Oh, Murphy, you have real business acumen.
Acumen? Have you been watching those businessmen on late night TV?
Well, you know perfectly well I can think circles around most businessmen, Phillip.
Now, who's Phillip? You call me Phillip.
Who is he?
Jana. The money. It's gone. Please tell me that you moved it.
I did.
Oh, God. For a minute, I thought it was gone, like stolen.
I gave it to River.
Eden, I know, I understand. You've spent your whole life looking over your shoulder. No one to trust, no one to believe.
I trust my dad.
River's secret was all that mattered. You had to be tough. You could make friends. You couldn't be too open.
Dad's free now.
No, listen to me,
okay,
Eden.
I have a bunch of friends, one of which is probably wondering where I am right
Eden,
now.
you don't have to run anymore. Or cover or lie. You could just stay.
What if he's mad at me?
I'll explain to Lowell.
Anna, I'm really sorry, but you're not going to be coming home for Christmas. Anna, the people in charge, the social worker, the state, they mean well. They just have to catch up with what's going on. To them, Tyra is just your aunt, not the woman who raised you and loves you like nobody's business.
And I love you so much, baby. You know I love you so much. And I want you to come home, okay? But when?
You know what? There's no way that I'm walking down that aisle if you don't walk first.
When are you getting married?
Well, we were talking about around Martin Luther King Day, because everybody's out of work and out of school.
Can't wait.
Oh no, it's time to go now.
Love you. Miss you. See you soon.
I love you. I miss you. And I will see you very soon.
Okay.
Okay, my little junior bridesmaid.
And you, put a smile on that face, all right? You start that next story. I cannot wait to read it.
Okay.
Take care.
I love you, okay? I love you so much, baby girl. You be good, okay? Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye, Anna.
Bye.
Karen, what were you thinking? Why did you promise her that she's gonna be home in a few weeks?
Hang on. Karen has good reason to hope for the best here. I just applied, yes, I applied to renew my foster parent status.
Really? Did you tell the lawyer?
Raphael thinks we have a good shot at becoming Anna's new foster family.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I'm really sorry. Thank you, Neil. Thank you.
It's just walls and furniture and rugs. It's not Katherine.
It's where she lived and slept and dreamed. But you don't care about that because you never cared about her.
You mean I didn't care about her the way you cared about her? Fawning over her? Being the good servant? Tough luck. She was my mother, not yours. And I don't have to prove that I loved her. Katherine knew that I loved her. She did.
Phillip. Phillip. Why did I call you that?
Well, I've been called a lot worse. Do you want to hear some of them?
Phillip. Is he brother, a boyfriend?
What, you think it confused me with a boyfriend?
I don't know. That's a problem. I'm sick of it.
Well, look, some stuff it's okay to forget. I mean, it's better for you. But we got plenty more memories coming.
You're trying to make me feel better.
Is it working?
It would if I could remember. Could you help me with that?
Well, if that's what you want, you got it.
Somehow I think it's important.
Okay, now you see, I'm talking about all the money. You gave River $1,000 because that was our deal. So where did you put the rest of it? Because you wouldn't just give all that money to a stranger.
River's not a stranger.
Where's the money, Jana?
River has all of it.
No, there's no way you
I
wouldn't.
did it for you.
No heads up, no warning. You just gave away.
I gave it away to protect you. That money was just, it was eating away at your soul.
No. There's no way. There's no way
It
you would.
wasn't even a gift or something we earned, Kevin. That money was left here by Mrs. Chancellor when she was bloody drowning in alcohol. That money was never really going to help you. Not after that.
It could have helped us both if you hadn't given me dirty looks every time I touched it.
Do you remember when you first told me about the money? It was as if this great weight was just suddenly lifted off your shoulders. You remember that? You knew it was wrong. And let me tell you, I would rather be dirt, bloody poor than see you suffer like that again.
You call the guru. You call him
No.
now. You tell him that you made a mistake.
That money is going to be used for good at the ashram.
It's freaking Malibu, Jana. They should be sending us money. They don't need ours.
It was never ours to keep.
Not ours to keep? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Well, then how the hell was it yours to give away?
Interesting reflex for a pacifist.
Scare the hell out of me. Coming in like this.
Uh-huh.
Did you give Eden a ride? Is she with you?
Eden's at home with Lauren.
But Eden must have told you if you're here. It's time we moved on. I was planning to write a letter thanking you for all you've done for us.
Really? 'Cause, I found a letter pertaining to a substantial amount of missing funds, which in turn led me directly to you.
You know what, Dad? They have to have you on record as the best foster parent ever.
Well, I appreciate you saying that, son. But to be honest with you, if you remember, I was pretty stubborn at first. You and Drew had to make me see some sense. But this time, I'm good.
Neil, when did you reapply?
Shortly after Anna was taken, I started the process.
We didn't want to go public until we had some idea if you'd get approval.
And now that it looks like I will, we can talk about it. See, that's why Karen spoke up when Anna looked so upset about Christmas.
No, I understand now.
You're not still angry with me?
Okay, Kevin, I know that you are very angry.
If you think that I am just angry, Jana, you have no idea.
How are we supposed to build a healthy future with each other on someone else's tragedy?
So all of that, this is your path, Kevin. It's your choice. What, that was just a load of crap?
No.
You didn't get your way, so you went rogue?
I was worried for you and for us. You have been distant and defensive all because of that stupid money. It wasn't the answer to our problems. It was the problem. Now look how bloody angry you are now.
Okay, fine. So you're on this spiritual path, right? And I'm supposed to follow along like a puppy dog.
We are in this together.
It's our journey. There's no other way. I was even willing to give that nutjob River some money because it's what you wanted.
For both of our sakes.
But you took it all. And you told me about it after the fact. You know what that says to me? It says that this is not our journey at all.
Tax bill was just bad timing. But tax is in the name of a teenager. So I did some digging, just out of curiosity. And you did buy that ashram all those years ago. But where could you possibly have gotten the purchase price of over $4 million?
Michael, whatever you're...
That soothing voice, the deep well of understanding, just don't.
The judge dismissed the charges. I'm free. You
Does $4
did
million
that.
ring a bell?
This is a good day.
It rings a bell for me. It rings a bell so loud that I kind of want to bash my head against the wall to make it stop. It's just a stupid insurance letter. Formality. And I know who you really are.
Mikey, listen.
You held me up as the future. The only path is peace. You fooled Gloria and Howie into believing that you were a good, decent man. And then you went to the bank. But not to stop someone from detonating a bomb. This insurance document. It tells me that the explosion set off a fire. It burned into the vault through the ceiling. An estimated $4.5 million in payroll was incinerated.
I don't know that. I don't know that.
No, that
I
money
never
didn't
saw
turn
that.
to ash.
I had no
You kept it safe and sound. You're a thief. You're nothing but a thief, hiding behind lofty ideals. And I'm the bastard, in every sense of the word, that helped you go free.
Hey, most times when you're in the water casting...
Casting? Fishing?
Yeah, it's not like the fish whistle, hey, buddy, here I am. But you can see the signs out there, you know, that they're there. It's like a tingle, a feeling.
You make me want to fish. No, I have a feeling I've never said that before.
Well, maybe memories are like that. I mean, you can't go chasing after them. You have to wait quietly and kind of still. So tell me something about yourself.
It's too late to pick me up, for God's sake. I live here.
Well, but you live around here, right? But you had a life outside the diner.
In a bottle, as far as I know. Other than that,
Just take it slow. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything big. Just Marge, it's just that sense I was talking about. That feeling.
Slander me all you want. You try and steal my home, it's never going to happen because I'm going to fight you every step of the way. I had a home. I did. Someone was fighting me for it, and I was angry. God, I was so angry, and I could feel it in my hands, I could feel it in my face, but it was my home. It was my home.
Go on, keep going.
And I've had to fight for everything I've ever had in this world. And at every turn, there you were, trying to take it all away from me. My house. My husband.
Who is she? Who?
This time I have the law on my side. This time you lose. If it hadn't been for Katherine's damn will, you would have been out of this house faster than I could say good riddance.
You think you scare me? I knew Mrs. Chancellor.
You may be her daughter, but you are no Katherine Chancellor.
That's what galls you, isn't it? That out of the blue, we found out that Katherine and I are blood. And you're what, Esther the maid?
There may not be blood, but Mrs. Chancellor loved me enough to give me her share of this home because she knew I loved it and I loved her and I would honor both of them.
Packages for Jill Abbott and Esther Valentine. Sign here, please.
Of course. Here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
She sent us Christmas presents before she died.
My dad still might want to go back to the ashram.
Michael is trying to talk your dad out of leaving right now, and let me tell you, he can be very convincing.
You know, you guys can come visit us in Malibu. Finn would love it.
It's just not good enough. I'm selfish, I admit it. I want you to stay here. And so does Michael and Fen. I know you love your father. But it's okay to stay put, too. It's okay to go to school and have friends. Your father wants you to be happy, too.
You know, I wasn't supposed to tell you guys I was going. He said it would just be kinder to leave.
But you couldn't walk away, could you? You're a good person, Eden. Your dad will understand.
No. He won't. He'll think I let him down.
And you plow the cash into real estate, which, by the way, is a very good way to launder money. Needing that poor, sweet mess of a kid. You put the ashram in her name so you could keep your hands clean. You used her like you used me the night of that rally. Your children. Your human shields.
Where's all this coming from? Old paperwork? Technicalities? You're my son, Michael. My son. When you said you believed in me, it was the greatest gift. How did it all fall apart? Let's get back to that place. Michael, together.
Have the guts to tell me everything now.
You already think you know everything. What can I say?
The truth. To my face. Or so help me, I will connect the dots on my own and take it straight to the police.
Please, I need you on my side.
Thief. What? Con. Liar. Killer. I'm definitively not on your side.
$2,000. That's how much the plumber bill is gonna be.
Oh, and that's my fault.
Yes, because up until a couple of hours ago, we could have covered that bill.
We can still cover it.
Out of this month's take. So that means a month of pouring coffee and taking orders and doing dishes and having nothing to show for it. Nothing.
Well, it's nothing we can't handle together.
Right. Says the girl who wants to be poor. Well, lucky you. You're gonna get your wish.
fake gun. Making me think that you wanted to be gunned down by the police. Suicide by cop because your enlightened free spirit would never have survived in prison. I begged you to live. I promised you that I'd save you. God, the laughs you must have had at my expense.
You were a hero.
I was an idiot. You played me from the first moment. When did you first decide to use me? The second you saw me at Kevin's wedding? Mikey the Wonder Lawyer is gonna clear his dad's name? No more hiding out, no more living under the radar?
You're a wonderful lawyer. A good son.
Shut up! Oh, shut up! Do not call me that! Was there just one moment of authenticity in there?
Eden. And what I feel for you and Gloria. Lauren and Fenn.
Oh, God, you held my son.
I could have stayed in Malibu, Michael. I could have stayed away. And Jeffrey would never have had a reason to turn me in.
Jeffrey is a pathetic joke, but you make him look like a saint.
I came because of you. And Gloria's blow. No matter what I've done, no matter who you think I am, what I feel for you and your family is true.
What was your next step going to be? I mean, first I clear your name, yada, yada, yada. Maybe set up a franchise of your Malibu cult, make a few more millions off of pathetic rich people in search of enlightenment. You son of a bitch! You made me believe in you. I should just...
What? Go public with all this? No one cares, Michael. They've closed the books. It's over. Yeah, you wanna open things up again? Why? Make yourself feel better. Destroy Eden.
Turn this around on me. You be a man. Have some guts. Own it.
I've spoken with the social worker, the police, the family court judge, but Tyra, it is becoming clear that Anna will not be released back into your custody.
Anna has been mine her whole life, and now they don't trust me with her?
Yolanda pretended to be sober for just long enough to ruin everything, and now she's gone.
Devon, her missing persons report is on record. No one can undo that, son.
And the two of you traveled across state lines.
Yeah, and now Anna's paying for all of my mistakes. You know what, Neil, you would be a great foster father.
Thank you.
And her living with us would put her near her brother.
There's an issue there.
An issue? I thought you said it looked good.
At the time, I wasn't aware of your living arrangements.
Our living, or what about them?
You and Karen aren't married, and the court views cohabitation as an unstable household.
Really? We're not talking about a long engagement, maybe a few weeks.
I understand. The system doesn't. In the eyes of the law, you're two people with no legal obligation to each other whatsoever.
What if Karen moves out? Then Anna can come here then, yeah?
I wonder if we should open these now.
Oh, I'd rather wait. It'll make Christmas seem more Christmassy, like Mrs. C's with us.
One last bittersweet memory. You do realize that she ordered these while she was hiding her drinking from us.
She still loved us, even though she was shutting us out.
I don't want to get maudlin here. It's just so hard with these gifts and the holiday music, and I don't want to think how awful her last few weeks must have been. That bartender, Esther, he said she'd been going to that filthy hole for a month.
Was it that hard to stay sober? I can't believe that I didn't see this. All the training that I've had, everything that I know. Why didn't she come to me? Why didn't we find her before she went off?
And what? Do another intervention on her?
It was awful, yes. But we did it. We got her sober. We got her back from that horrible place.
Yeah, we did. Maybe we could have done it again. What on earth are you doing out here all by yourself?
Stargazing, what else? Looking for the Milky Way.
Have you had any sleep?
Probably this afternoon for a while. I really don't remember.
It's a wonder you remember your name at the rate you've been drinking today.
Please go to bed. Get some rest.
I do not need any rest. I don't. All I need is to be left alone. Oh, God. I was an awful drunk. I was, wasn't I?
As drunks go.
How can you possibly say anything nice about me from then?
Marge, you're sober now. You're doing great at AA.
This wasn't the first time. No, I was sober once before. And some women were helping me, and I wasn't very nice to them.
Well, anybody deals with a drunk gets kicked in the teeth.
How could you possibly put up with me?
Piece of cake.
This last bender obliterated my memory. You did all this for me.
Anybody would have done the same.
Oh, that's a crock, and you know it. Thank you for not being just anybody. Thank you, Murphy.
So an addict making a false police report is reliable, but an engaged couple is unstable?
That's why I hate this system. Karen and I are deeply committed. I mean, is her living here without a marriage license really that big of an issue?
I know it's ridiculous.
You know what? Maybe the answer isn't for me to move out at all. Maybe the answer is for you and I to get married sooner. Like, maybe New Year's Eve?
Why didn't I think of that?
Right?
Really, that's an answer that I can live with. Nice.
That was my first instinct, but then the option of moving out came up.
Right, a two-parent family, though. They gotta love that, right?
Let me see which of these two options could get you with Anna faster.
Well, you're gonna call all the right people, huh?
I won't call. I'll meet face to face. Child's well-being is at stake here. I'll be in touch.
Thank you.
Thanks. Well, that genius idea is one more reason to marry you.
Jill, I'll be happy to help you move your things into Mrs. Chancellor's room if you'd like.
No, it was just a stupid sentimental idea, that's all.
But you wanted better light.
Oh, Esther. Right. Maybe I just wanted to be closer to Katherine then.
That's not silly.
Well, it's certainly no reason to clear out all her things, is it? If you agree.
We can both go through her things together when we are both ready.
Katherine, do you have any idea of the emptiness you've left behind? Did you really want to leave me? Because of all the horrible things I said and did. Is that why I can't feel your spirit, Katherine? Katherine!
if you were fighting for something, I'd bet all my money on you.
Thank you. Oh, I'm a tough old broad. I know that. I've always known that. But you're right. I am getting some feelings and memories. Phillip, my daughter. I have a daughter.
Well, Marge, we covered that at the diner years ago. You said no kids.
No. There was a baby. There was an adoption. Huh. Once upon a time, I had a baby girl.
You want to make it you against me? Fine. But Eden, I will never betray Eden.
That deluded girl. She would have come here herself to save your sorry ass. No questions asked. We hadn't have begged her to stay home.
That's not her home.
And now I have to decide whether to rip you out of her life or not. The only parent she's ever known. The only person she's ever trusted. If I turn you in, she'll run. And as tough as that girl pretends to be, she'll not survive. So I'll get to spend every day and night for the rest of my life wondering if my little sister is alive.
Eden will not wind up in some ditch. She can't. So what if you hate me? You care about her. Let us go, Michael.
You stole millions of dollars.
Money is just paper.
Paper you killed for.
Making Eden and me suffer won't bring that man back. Turn your back, Michael. Let us walk away.
Next on The Young and the Restless.
If you ever cared about me at all, just tell me the truth about the diary.
Burned yourself with what? Oh my God.
I want you to swear out an arrest warrant against Lowell Baldwin.